Hi Capricorn, it's Kajora Lovely with your general reading for February 2019. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not resonate entirely with everyone. You can also check out my videos for your rising and moon sign. And I'm reading with the Illuminated Tarot, if anyone is curious. So let's see what's going on with the sign of Capricorn for February 2019. Okay. So, it looks like some of you may be having some tension at home or in a relationship. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse usually means that there's communication issues. This could be in a relationship or just with whoever you live with, your family also, whether you live with them or not. And it can be that usually you're even speaking the same language, it just doesn't seem like it. So, that it also... Because the Ten of Pentacles relate to your stability and financial stability at that, not just emotional. It's not emotional. It's all about earth elements, which is related to work, home, money, that sort of thing. So it could be any imbalance or issues there. What you're focusing on right now is your ambition. And if you're not, then this is the thing that you should be. Figuring out, what you want to build in the future, what you want to make for yourself, what you want to focus on. That's fire energy, so it's more passion, action, communication, but I just keep hearing moving things forward. Figuring out who you want to be for some of you. And then what's crowning you right now is the Three of Wands upright. So everyone else has been getting this in reverse, but you guys have it upright, which is amazing, because that means that you're able to move plans forward. It could be because the natural aspect of your sign, being an earth sign, you take a methodical approach. So it could be that that's why you're having some success in this area with getting projects moving forward, getting toward what you want. As for the base, what's going on with you, you're feeling some emotional satisfaction, which is awesome. Now, this is on a personal level, so it could be that even if it's not related to a relationship that you're in, or if you're single, for some reason I'm hearing, it means you're not entirely on your own, because at least you're happy. I don't know, I get it as like your cups are overflowing, so it's a good thing. And it's about thinking about what you want, what brings you that emotional satisfaction. And it could be because you made a decision about something, or you changed your perspective, possibly on satisfaction, what actually brings you satisfaction. And if that hasn't happened yet, that could be what's happening in the month of February. As for the short-term future, you have the High Priestess here and the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is often about juggling multiple things or making a decision. So if you've got these different projects, these sort of different fires burning, it could be that you're managing all those. The High Priestess also relates to your mystical, magical, intuitive side of spirituality. And it can even be about using divination tools such as tarot cards, being a healer, that sort of thing, where you're tapping into your intuition and some of your clair abilities. Let's see if they have anything else they want to say about this card. What I'm hearing is know thyself. You got the Sun. So it means that you are seeing the bright side of life. And if you're not, then it's also saying that you should, because the Sun is really about recognizing the blessings that you do have. I always see this as practicing gratitude, that it's really taking inventory and stock of noticing what you like and what's going on in your life at the moment. Sort of noticing the bounty. So then where you are right now, you've got the Magician and the King of Wands. So the King of Wands can relate to fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Magician also is about, it's about using your potential. Well, what I'm hearing is using your potential for good, not evil. However that applies to you. Okay, this is a really weird phrase, but this is what I'm hearing. Knowing thy heart can make thyself worthy. I don't know who's talking right now, but yeah, it's once again, know thyself, knowing thyself, know thy heart is what's coming up. You know, light stuff. Interesting. So this is really, I feel like, because it's the Magician in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. So when those cards, court cards are in reverse, it can often mean someone's not coming from a great place. It could be that they're being manipulative. They're showing the bad aspects of fire signs. You know, the signs that are needy and aggressive and pushy and passionate and like way too extra for everyone else, especially you guys, earth signs. Now, the Magician in reverse can sometimes mean that you are using your magical abilities for ill, or you're harming other people, you're doing something manipulative with it, that kind of thing. With the High Priestess, I'm getting trusting your claircognizance. So it could be that some of you who are really working on these gifts, I feel like these messages are probably for you. Because, okay. Well, claircognizance about knowing the truth, knowing yourself. That's all these things are coming up. So knowing the truth, knowing yourself. Okay, there. I guess what the lesson is, they're saying knowing how to react to things. Knowing what's stable, what's unstable. What's noble. That's sort of all I'm hearing. Okay, so what else is influencing you are this is the Four of Swords in reverse and also Death in reverse. And this is an overall theme for pretty much everybody this month, because this is about either coming out of a period of rest or you're resisting a transformation. Could be both. And it could also be that you're trying to push yourself to come out of a period of rest to avoid a transformation. So, what it seems, since this card has shown up for almost every sign so far, is that everyone is going through transformation on the month of February. Yay. I know no one's really that excited about that probably because we've been going through so much already. You know, with all of the eclipses and retrogrades last year and all that crap, it was like, oh my God. Then the lunar eclipse in January. A lot of cycles are coming to an end. A lot of changes are happening. So I will just say this. In my own experience, if you're resisting the transformation, that doesn't mean it's not going to come. It will come. It's just a matter of time. So it's up to you. Do you want to deal with it now or do you want to deal with it later? I guess let's ask. So what happens if you deal with it now? And what happens if you deal with it later? Okay. You deal with it now. You get to build a strong base for yourself, have a celebration, maybe an even I lived through this shit party. Or even with all your friends. You're like, we all survived, yay. Like I really feel, yeah, if you can, it's pretty far, but the little people on the hill holding up the flowers, like, it's so amazing. And it's not a marriage, this card, not normally. Or if you deal with it later, you'll be, this isn't bad, but you will be coming to the end of a cycle, because this is the World and the Ace of Pentacles. So there could even be a new home, an ending and a beginning that's coming. So stability or ending and beginning, up to you, what you want to do. As for the outcome of where you are, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which means about putting in the work and effort into something that you really enjoy doing. And that could be, it could be related to anything, actually. You have the Six of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. So this could mean that you're not making a decision about something. It could mean that there's something from the past that's bothering you, whether it's your childhood, your adult past life, whatever, however it translates to you. The Six of Cups can also deal with children. So it could be something related to children that also bothers you or is upsetting. Let me see if I'm getting anything else with this card. What I'm hearing is getting to know you at the beginning. Getting to know yourself first, last, and foremost. So I would say that this is probably about self-love and also sort of about being in a relationship with yourself. So I would say it's about committing to yourself, whether you're single or in a relationship or dating, whatever. It's about making a commitment to yourself to be your best friend. But also it's about knowing yourself, seeing yourself clearly, seeing your true self, seeing yourself truly. Like all these eyes are standing out. It's a little creepy, but it's also interesting because there's 3 and they say magic happens in 3s. So it could even be you need to do 3 different exercises when it comes to self-love. But I would say it's really about looking at yourself from the beginning. So you could take that a couple different ways. It could be the beginning of a cycle that you've been through, whatever you're dealing with at this particular moment. If you feel like there's a very clear starting point, you could always go back to that and say, who was I then? How have I grown? How have I maybe think I haven't grown? What has perished or passed on in the meantime? What have I learned about myself? Who am I? Just the questions of life. No big deal. No, it's not that easy, but I feel like it could be really important for a lot of you. And then at the end, here you have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is about financial stability and security, about having beauty and life around you. And this also relates to your element, so it could be feeling yourself, feeling in your element, connecting to that feminine earth energy. So also Mother Nature. So to recap, I've got some family or some communication issues with somebody. You're working on your career, firing up your ambition, you're planning something. You are feeling emotionally abundant because of a change in your perspective. There's either a decision you're making or you're working with your intuition, your clair abilities. And if you're going to Google that, it's Clair, FYI. It's French. As in clairaudient, clairvoyant, claircognizant, and I can't remember what the other ones are called. But there's also a thing here about seeing the beauty in life, seeing the abundance, seeing the gifts, seeing what's good. Not harming other people with this card. Doing what's right for the world. Is what I'm hearing. Maybe resisting a change, possibly coming out of a rest period, focusing on some work you like doing, getting to know thyself a little bit better, and coming into your own financial, emotional security and abundance, having beauty, maybe connecting to Mother Nature a little bit. So, that is your reading for the month of February. I hope you have a wonderful month, Capricorn, and I'll see you again next month.